Alright, it's your boy Moseefus, 20 view king, and everything I do get 20 views. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend, Cephas is everywhere, and it's halftime. And shout out to my girl Katarina. She won the halftime spin to win once again. She's won a couple over the last couple weeks or so. So she got luck over here, and she said let's react to Tech N9NE Drill Sergeant. So we actually her last halftime spin to win request was the Tech N9NE joint Lacrimosa, and it was like he was kind of like going at God about his mom passing away. I guess she like died in pain like this. That's harder, and she was a real believer. But I get the conflict. I get the conflict, and that's a very poignant and touching thing to talk about on a hip hop song. Like that's a deep topic. Like if you're such a believer and strong follower of God, how can he forsake you to the point that that individual who believed and worshipped ends up suffering? You know, listen, I got nothing deep to say about that. That's a quandary right there. It's something to think about. And Tech N9NE put it in a song. But I don't think this is going to be anything down those lines. It sounds like Drill Sergeant. I can imagine it's going to be some Tech N9NE spitting. He's going to be spitting on this joint. Like you could just see in the little thumbnail, like just the movements. Like he going to be going in right here. All right, so let's check this out, y'all. Strange. The vast majority of gun deaths among Black Americans are homicides. The vast majority of gun deaths among Black Americans are homicides. Gun deaths. Of course, like, yeah, most gun deaths are homicides, right? I mean, I think he thought that was a deeper statistic than it is. The vast majority of gun deaths among Black Americans are homicides. I mean, it could be accidental, it could be suicide, but most of the time, yeah, it's going to be a homicide. Most gun deaths are homicides, period. All right, let's get this going, y'all. Yeah, that's a crazy...
Death, yo, death, night, set, yo, death, night, death, yo, death, night, set.
So this is a play off of yo left, right, yo death, night, set. Okay. Yeah, most overdoses are from too many drugs. Yeah, exactly. Like, whatever. Let me not be cynical. Y'all are assholes, man. This is why y'all part of the crew.
Yo, death, night, death. Yo, death, night, set. Yo, death, night. OG. Nobody but the government control me. But to my followers, I gotta keep it low key. To keep the image of a nigga that is so free. I approach heat. Without a father figure, I deliver guap, I give a spot to parolees. Make emojis, pushing rocks and regrow weed. Never no permitted, fuck the police. I'm a cold piece. I get at him at a young age. So I can have him in a dumb rage. Really combative in a numb way. Static when my tongue say, have a little fun with a gun spray. But never let a hood snipe you. And you gotta know whoever in a hood might sue. So let the good white through. The enemy, I'm telling you, the murder gotta look like you. Dreads with the gold teeth, yeah. For show thief, head with the lead is the motif. Said you could show B, head of the whole street. Crib put a dead nigga so deep. Bread be the trophy, bed to get your breed. Bled hella rare for the groceries. Never to show grief, chair to get obese. Begging you play, give him no peace. Now flip this to music. Seek out a company and find the biggest to move it. Yeah, the lyrics are stupid, but critics approve it. And people for the wicked will lose it. I'll take you real far and raise ya. Put out the ill tar and save ya. Who makes the kill art and slave ya? I am the drill sergeant major. Death. Yo, death, night, set. Yo, death, night, death. Yo, death, night, set. Yo, death, night. Take the the energy to IG, Facebook, TikTok. Put your vibe on Twitter. Ain't no limit, we can buy free, make crook hip-hop. And push the eyes on niggas. Lots of foes waiting, shot your rotation to the top ops and more hating. Lock and load nation, got to go breaking your block, so drop your location. Let them know that you're real, one emotion, you feel none. Anybody really want it will come. When you do, you gotta feel some. Never stop until the deal done, nothing but a drill, son. Talking loud is how we make this fame, the hate exchange, and no face-to-face is lame. Gotta slide and try to take his chain, the safest thing to keep living, you bake his brains, nigga. Call, but the cops said, talk out of pocket, cross me, you're off in the hot set.
Okay, so I get it. I've heard this type of song before. You know, he's trying to talk to the youth and talk, he's like he's not even being anti-gun. He's being like informative about, you know, the dangers of youth violence, and, you know, just he's exposing it. But my problem is the hypocrisy, because isn't Tech Nine like a blood? Like, I've heard songs where he talks about, you know, him being a blood. It's like, if you are claiming a gang, you are adding to this type of mentality and this type of environment that breeds gun culture and breeds like the killing of our youth. Like, there's little more of a contributor to the death of young Black Americans than gang culture, because that they get them young and they have them, you know, doing dummy missions young. You know what I mean? Part of the way you get indoctrinated into the situations is by doing violence. So it's hypocrisy here. Maybe he's grown, because this is like 8 months ago, and that blood song, the one I'm primarily thinking about, might have been a while ago. So maybe he's evolved past it now, but I don't think he's dropped his flag. So you really, this ain't your lines. This really ain't your lines. You know what I mean? These aren't your lines. These aren't your lines. This is for another rapper. This isn't for one that's proudly claiming a gang.
Your rotation to the top ops and more hate. Lock and load nation, got to go breaking your block, so drop your location. Let them know that you're real, one emotion, you feel none. Anybody really want it will come. When you do, you gotta feel some. Never stop until the deal done, nothing but a drill, son. Talking loud is how we make this fame, the hate exchange, and no face-to-face is lame. Gotta slide and try to take his chain, the safest thing to keep living, you bake his brains, nigga. Call, but the cops said, talk out of pocket, cross me, you're off in the hot set. Walking, you're not blessed, lost in the projects.
Poor kids out there in the damn rain.
When they come in,
hope they got paid well for this video.
Nothing really slowly. Calling you the Dobie, never expose me. And your family want you to set emoji. You can leave with a blown mind or confess to your own crimes. With the feds, I'm in the wrong bond that'll put my ass away for a long time. So my job is to befriend the funksters, get them living foul till they deep in the dumpster. Drill sergeant, I lead friends to undergraves and penal system, I feed them the youngsters.
Death, yo, death, night, set, yo, death, night. Yo, dead night, set, yo, dead night.
You got big dreams, you want fame, well, fame cost. And right here is where you start paying in sweat and in death.
Yo, what? Right here is where you start paying in sweat and in death. What? What is he talking about?
Paying in sweat and in death.
Oh, man, I hate when niggas think they so much smarter than they are. Oh, my God. Our silence will not stop this cycle of violence. Tech Nine. Our silence will not stop this cycle of violence. I hate it. It's not that I hate the song. I hate the idea of people thinking that they are way more smart than they are. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like, you're not that guy. You're not socially conscious. You're not improving your community. I've never heard. Oh, I've never heard of that from you. And this right here is not going to change the landscape of shit. Like you're not changing nothing with this song. You haven't moved anybody with it. And coming from your mouth, it's like womp 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 womp, like the teacher in Peanuts. Like you didn't do it. You didn't do it, Tech Nine. You didn't do it. You didn't do it. That was Tech Nine Drill Sergeant. Shout out to Katarina. There's no knock on you. It's a knock on Tech Nine and his lack of being genuine. Lack of being genuine because you can't play both sides of the field, nigga. I don't mean me saying the N word so damn much, but I really feel that way when it comes to nonsensical nonsense like this. Like you can't play both sides of the field. Either you're part of the street stuff, either you're part of the street shit, or you part of the improvement. And you can't do both. And right now I'm feeling like he really tried to do both. He's trying to do both, and nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. I send this one. That ain't it.